Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for you today. So in today's video, we're not going to talk about a specific company. We're going to talk about a term, the Metaverse. You probably heard this term before. If you're a fan of Ready Player One, Cyberpunk, the book, or the game, or the movie, you've probably heard the term, the Metaverse. I talked about this a couple of times on my channel regarding gaming, regarding Facebook. But in this video, what we're going to do is this is just part one. Part two will be how will you be able to invest in the Metaverse. But in this video, we're going to talk about what the Metaverse actually is, a couple of definitions, how this will develop, how will you know when the Metaverse is actually here, and what it could do and the impact it could have on the world. So if that interests you, just sit back and relax. Hopefully this video will not be too long. But before I jump into this video, just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me outgrow the channel and get my videos out there. I would also like to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. Again, these are my views and my views only. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Full Offers. Through the Motley Fool's Stock Advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's dive into this. Alright, so the term Metaverse has been thrown around for many years now. If you're a fan of gaming, books, movies, you probably know Ready Player One. If you don't know, haven't watched or haven't read the book, I highly suggest you go do so after this video. You will get a better sense of what the Metaverse could actually mean. Now, let's talk a bit about the internet, because the internet, when the internet was announced, when the internet became a thing, a lot of our lives changed. A lot of people's lives changed, new businesses, new economies got created, billionaires got made thanks to the internet. Now the Metaverse will take the internet, what we know as of today, to the next level. It will basically create a whole other world virtually and reality as well mixed together. Now to basically find a definition or maybe a way to better understand what the Metaverse could be, I'm going to go into an article made by Matthew Ball. Again, this is someone that has been writing on the Metaverse for a long time. If you want to find more information, I highly suggest you go follow him on Twitter or just go to his website. Links will be down in the description below. So I summed up the Metaverse in a couple of points. So the first one will be persistent. Meaning there's no reset button, there's no pause, there's no, oh, this ends or this starts here. A bit like our lives. You go, there's no, oh, let's pause my day, I need to do this. No, the Metaverse should really be just like your daily life. You wake up and the time goes on and on. There's no, oh, I want to pause here, I want to stop there. Nope. Number 2 is basically reaffirms what point 1 is. Even though pre-scheduled and self-contained events will happen, just like they do in real life when you have concerts, when you have elections, etc., the Metaverse will be a living experience that exists consistently for everyone and in real time. Number 3 is an important point to differentiate what people think that gaming today is to what the Metaverse could be and should be in the future. So be without any cap to concurrent users, while also providing each user with an individual sense of presence. So if you compare that today to a game like Fortnite or something like that, usually in a game of Fortnite in a battle royale, only 100 players per game per lobby. Now with the Metaverse, it should be just like in the real world. Any person that wants to join can join. Shouldn't really be a problem. Everybody can experience the same thing. Everybody individually can do that as well. Number 4 and number 5 are a bit interconnecting. So number 4, be a fully functioning economy. Just like in the real world where you can buy, you can sell, you can spend money, the same should be done in the Metaverse. You can take real money, spend it in the virtual world, spend it in the real world. Number 6, in my eyes, probably one of the most important points here is offer unprecedented interoperability of data, digital items, assets, content, and so on across each of these experiences. Now, I'll take an example again from gaming because you will see Metaverse and gaming. You can take a lot of things from the gaming world today and maybe explain it to someone to better explain what the Metaverse could be. So let's say you're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or Counter-Strike. Now, usually what happens, you spend your money on Fortnite, you buy skins, you buy wraps for your guns or whatever, it stays in Fortnite. Now with this 0.6, basically what that means is you can take that gun, you can take that skin and use it in any other game that you're playing, because everything should be open, everything should be working one with each other. A good example actually here is this one. So today the digital world basically acts as though it were a mall where every store used its own currency, required proprietary ID cards, had proprietary units of measurements for things like shoes or calories and different dress codes. And number 7, which has to do a lot with the creator economy, be populated by content and experiences created and operated by an incredible wide range of contributors, some of whom are independent individuals, while others might be informally organized groups or commercially focused enterprises. Now I hope that by now you maybe get a better sense of what the metaverse is and what it could become and what it could mean for us in the future. Now today there are already a couple of companies that are working towards that goal. For example, Epic Games Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, Facebook Horizon. Those are just a couple of examples. Obviously GTA, when you play the role-playing part of GTA, that might also become a part of the metaverse, or maybe a little glimpse of what the metaverse could become. Now, one very important point here that has been made actually by Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games. He said that the metaverse could not really be controlled by one company, otherwise it wouldn't work. Just like in the movie Ready Player One, obviously I'm not going to spoil the whole movie, but if you watch the trailer, you might get a sense of what I mean. If the metaverse is controlled by just one company, they get the control of our whole life, and that's not really the point. Now, how will this actually develop? So there's obviously going to be a mix of software and hardware. Now for software, I have to put Unreal Engine and Unity at the forefront of this, because, well, obviously those are probably going to be the operating systems of the future, just like Android and iOS. Now for hardware, as of today, we have Facebook Oculus, Snap with the spectacles, Microsoft has also some VR glasses. Then you will probably need lots of data centers, cloud storages, so companies like Amazon, Nvidia, Google, all of those players will become even bigger in the future. Now the thing is that today, all of this software, all of this hardware is not enough to support the metaverse, or the real concept of what the metaverse should be, because technology-wise, we're not there yet. Now you might ask yourself, when will we know when the metaverse is here? Now, to be honest, this is not going to be a aha moment. Look, tomorrow the metaverse will be here and you can all enter the metaverse. No, it's not like that. It's not going to work like this. It's something that we will need to grow into, but most importantly, it's something that has to be acceptable globally. Obviously, maybe China's metaverse will be different than the Western world's metaverse, but that's something we are just already used to it in the real world right now. So like I said in my previous points, it needs to be an open economy. It needs to be an open world. Things that today don't work well together, or maybe businesses, they don't want to work together because, well, they are pretty competitive, and that's why you have anti-competitiveness all around the world right now. Business greed, everything that doesn't really work today needs to work in the metaverse. Companies will need to open its business with one another, will need to open their protocols, their systems with one another for everything to work inside the metaverse. For example, today you won't see any DC characters in a Marvel movie, for example, and vice versa. Maybe it happened once or twice in a comic book long time ago. The same thing can be said with Nintendo games that won't be playable on Xbox or PlayStation. That obviously has to change inside the metaverse. Now, Fortnite again is a great example here, because if you played Fortnite before, or maybe your kids play Fortnite, you will see that your kids can play with Marvel characters, with DC characters, with artists, with athletes, with other people around the world that usually in the real world you won't see them together. You won't see them in a game apart from Fortnite. You won't see them on TV together. But inside of Fortnite, all these IPs can work together and are working together very well. Now at this stage you might maybe think, oh, the metaverse is just a over-glorified concept by gamers. No, but a lot of gaming concepts will be used in the metaverse, because maybe you don't know this, but gaming is very social. The gaming world, the coding world especially as well, is very open. There's lots of open source, lots of open forums where people can share their ideas, build together, and that's the whole point of metaverse. And that's why the open economy, the creator economy, will be super important inside the metaverse. It will create so many more jobs in the virtual world, but also outside of the virtual world that will be working together. It will create so many other opportunities for people, individuals and corporations alike. Now, maybe you don't know this, but it spans beyond gaming, spans beyond business or whatever. It goes even into filmmaking. Now, fun fact, did you know that The Mandalorian was actually shot and rendered inside of Unreal's engine? Now, what could this mean? Let's take Netflix, for example. It spends billions and billions on creating content. Now, what if they can create content without needing to build sets, without needing to relocate to shoot in Ireland or New Zealand? They can do that all from Hollywood or their HQ. I don't know where they're staying, but they can do that from where they stand. Just create a green screen or another screen and then put it in the Unreal Engine, change the background to what they want, put one rock here, one tree there. If that's not so great, no worries, you don't have to reshoot the scene, just change the tree with the rock and that's about it. Now imagine all the possibilities that can be done in the metaverse. Now I would love to know in the comments below what you think about the metaverse. Have you gotten any ideas? Maybe you're working on a project regarding the metaverse. Let me know down in the comments below. And that will be it for this part of the metaverse series. Now the next part will be how can you invest in the metaverse today? Because obviously, like we said, in this video, we talked about a couple of companies that are publicly traded. So you might be interested in buying those or investing in those, but we're going to talk about that in another video. Now let me know down in the comments below if you like these types of videos, and if you like this video particularly, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.